Hey guys, this is Miss Latours. We're over here at the Mount Juliet Library, and we're going to be talking about a series of constellations. Constellation is going to be a group of stars in the night sky that's going to appear to create some type of an image. Think of like the constellations at night thousands of years ago as being the world's first television. Because what's going to happen is that people are going to look at the night sky, they're going to imagine different images, and then the great storytellers are going to make stories that are going to go along with these images. For example, what you've been looking at, that's the constellation Orion. Now play connect the dots with the different stars over there, and that's where we're going to see Orion the Hunter. And they made up great stories about that. One of my favorites is Cassiopeia over here. Cassiopeia was a beautiful queen who was married to the king Cepheus back in the day of the ancient Greeks, but she was always going on about how beautiful she was. Finally, the god Poseidon got so angry at her, chained her to a throne, threw her up into the night sky. In fact, not only was he angry at Cassiopeia, but he was also angry at her husband, the great king Cepheus, for not telling his wife to shut up. So he does exactly the same thing. He's going to exile Cepheus to the night sky. Both of these are constellations, Cassiopeia and Cepheus, and you can see them in the night sky very easily. This is Cassiopeia. Notice it's like a W. And as the Earth revolves around the sun, it's gradually going to change from a W to an M, and then it's going to continue to do that over and over again. Or if you want to take a look at Cepheus, this is Cepheus over here in the night sky. Looks like a house. Both of these are very easy to find. You're going to go about halfway up in the night sky and look in the northern sky, and you're going to be able to see them. These are what we call circumpolar constellations. These constellations are visible all year long, as opposed to seasonal constellations, which I'll tell you about in the next one. But we're going to see things like Draco the Dragon, the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. Now, for example, if you take a look at this, this is going to be the Big Dipper, and you see how it's got all of the different stars labeled. Well, if you take the last two, Murik and Dubhe, we're going to call those the pointer stars, because if you line them up, they're going to point directly at Polaris, and that's going to show you where the Little Dipper is, okay? Well, wait a second, look at this picture over here though. Instead of using the terms Big Dipper and Little Dipper, what we're talking about is Ursa Major, Ursa Minor. That's because Big Dipper and Little Dipper are what we call an asterism. They're smaller pictures, part of a bigger picture as well. The Dippers were really part of the larger picture that we call Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, or the Big Bear and the Little Bear. Next week, we're going to take a look at all the different animal constellations. For example, you see Big Bear, you see Little Bear, you see Draco the Dragon. We're going to take a closer look at all the different ones, all the different constellations that are going to be making up the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! That's what we're going to look at. See you soon, guys.